Drums, please.
Here is your Wired Weekly Podcast, exclusively from AliIsWired.com. And now, here is your host, Cheryl Gibbs.
Alright, my little chickens, this is the entertainment podcast, all exclusively for AliIsWired.com. Every single day, 24 hours, 7 days a week, we bring you the top showbiz stories of the week. And once a week, it is my job, Gobby Gibbs, to tell you what has made the top 5 showbiz stories circulating around the world. So here it is, your top 5, baby. Don't forget, if you want to get involved in the podcast every week, all you need to do is drop me an email, cheryl.gibbs@hotmail.co.uk. But let's get on with it, shall we?
1.
Alright, number 1 then, Susan Boyle. She's out of the clinic that she was checked into following last week's embarrassing defeat on Britain's Got Talent. I say embarrassing, she actually did very well. Diversity Dance Group just beat her to the number 1 spot. They did awesome. But she checked herself into the Priory, which is an exclusive, very swanky London clinic for exhaustion. I'm not saying anything. Exhaustion, apparently. But she's out now and she's doing really well. And she'll be pleased to know that Demi Moore and Ashton Kutcher have offered her around 30k to sing at their anniversary bash in the summer. I hope she's smiling now. I'm crying because I'm quite upset. That would take me about 2 years to earn that kind of money. Anyway, don't be bitter. Move on. Simon Cowell has also apparently offered her one of his many luxurious pads abroad so that she can just chill out whenever she wants and have another holiday. She's just had a week off, for God's sake.
2.
Whatever you need, darling, whatever you need, we're all behind you. Right, Lindsay Lohan, what are you doing? Bunny Boiler's written all over your face because what she's doing in London is chasing all over London town Samantha Ronson, her ex. Get the point, she wants to move on, so should you. Sam's been over here with her brother Mark Ronson, doing some DJing and club appearances at some swanky nightclubs in London, including Cristal, Studio Valbonne and Bungalow A. Every time Lindsay arrives, Sam leaves. Now this shocks me a little bit because I sort of reported last week that they were going to get married. That's what was circulating the UK showbiz circuit, but obviously my facts were slightly wrong. I apologise. Sam doesn't want to know.
3.
Number 3 then, I'm very excited about this, genuinely. Miley Cyrus is about to launch her 2009 tour and she's teaming it up with a new clothing range for Walmart. Now we have Walmart over here in the UK. It's kind of called Asda, but it's the same thing, owned by the same people. And she's going to be launching this with a new designer and it includes tops, pants, graphic tees, shoes and accessories, all of which are priced at less than $20. How cool's that? I'm really excited by that. You can find out more about Miley's tour if you log on to AliIsWired.com. It really is a sad loss to the movie industry. David Carradine, the star of Kill Bill, has passed away. It's a terrible loss. He was found hung in his room in Bangkok. Now, apparently his friends was getting a little bit worried because he never showed for a meal that he had planned. And he was found bound by rope from the hotel curtains, not only around his neck, but other body parts as well, which is kind of making some people think that it might have been a sex act that went wrong. It may have been an accident, but with the official cause of death hasn't yet been known, but we will of course will tell you as and when we find out. Our deepest sympathies as usual go out to the family and friends of David.
5.
Right, Spencer Pratt bugs the hell out of me. Of course, I'm talking about Spidey from The Hills. Him and his wifey, old Heidi, have gone into the jungle. I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. They didn't last very long. They got chucked out. No, they left. I'm lying. They got left. They should have got chucked out because the title of the series is I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. Celebrity being the operative word. I'm more famous than them too. Actually, that's not strictly true. They have a lot more money than I do. But what I'm more upset is Spencer is such a bully. He's been picking on Audrina Partridge. How can you do that? She's lovely. There was rumours that she was going to be going into the jungle. So Audrina's rep said, not in a million years. Audrina is moving in a completely different direction than those two. She's a star. So he's come out and said that she's a hoe, blah, blah, blah. Spencer, the joke is on you. It really is. Right, that is it. The top 5 showbiz stories that have been circulating and making headlines this week. Of course, there'll be more next. Couple of stories that didn't quite make the headlines but need mentioning. Gavin Rossdale and Gwen Stefani are apparently splitting up. I tell you what, it must be the season for celebrity divorces and things. And Britney's UK comeback gig went down really well at the O2 Arena. Yes, she did mime, which was a bit of a shame, but the sets, the choreography, the dancing, everything was just amazing. So she's doing really, really well. And Leona has apparently splashed out £1.5 million on a luxurious Hollywood Hills pad. So I reckon she'll be going across the pond permanently very, very soon. Right, that is it. There will, of course, be more next week. See you guys.
Wired Weekly Podcast. Exclusively from AliIsWired.com.